The Downing Street illegal parties scandal is now turning into a cover-up investigation, as we are now hearing that Number 10 have been forcing their staff to delete all photos and evidence of these parties. Not a good look, is it? We're now hearing more updates regarding this whole scandal, the whole Boris saga. Now, again, I need to clarify that I understand that not many people actually technically care about the parties in like the actual thing, because they are now focusing on the principles of obviously people who make rules and then break the rules themselves. Also, Boris loyalists watching this, allegedly. Let's just say allegedly, of course. And also, the other point is that Boris loyalists right now think that I'm getting a lot of attacks on Twitter because apparently I'm just a traitor. And if you criticize the government and the state, that means you're pro-Labour for some reason. I'm not really sure how that works, but that's not the reality. You need to be able to question everything and everyone, including yourself and your own side. You have to be able to do that. And the Tory party right now going through this massive crisis. I'm not really sure why. This thing is not really getting big on BBC or Sky News because Number 10 staff have now been telling the press that their bosses in Downing Street have been telling them to clean up their phones, delete all the photos or any evidence that they have. And also it's important to note that emails themselves in Downing Street, they automatically get deleted after 90 days anyway. But anything that's not email, they were told to actually delete. And this is quite interesting because one of the sources have been telling an Independent and other papers that I was being lent on during the discussion with a senior colleague and told to get rid of anything that could look bad. And this was at the time and also over the last few days and weeks since this whole thing eventually came out. Now, you cannot be a loyalist, or regardless of which leaning you are, and defend this sort of behavior, because if you want to condone cover-ups, then you have no right to criticize Nicola Sturgeon and the SNP for doing cover-ups. You have no right to criticize Labour HQ for doing cover-ups, or the BBC, or Channel 4, or any other organisation that we don't like. So you have to remain objective. Now, there are some people who are getting overexcited, thinking that Boris is going to resign tonight. It's not going to happen. That's not how it works. But we do have the latest list of cabinet members and also the actual backbenchers who's supporting Boris publicly and who's been quiet or absent. Most of the cabinets have already been forced to come out to endorse Boris Johnson, including Liz Truss and Rishi Sunak and all the potential contenders. They're going to have to do it at this point, which is quite embarrassing, but they're not ready to jump ships yet. But then you have Alistair Jack, Baroness Evans, Mark Spencer, and Michelle Donlan, who have not expressed opinion yet as members of the cabinet. We do know that Douglas Ross has already come out to say that the Prime Minister needs to resign, and he's the leader of the Scottish Tories, who's also absolutely completely useless as leader, but pot kettle Douglas. But that's one. But the list of the actual other members, the parliamentary members, you have Sir Roger Gale, you got Will Wragg, who have been vocal. Will Wragg just came out and said that, of course, Prime Minister needs to go at this point, and he's part of the 1922 committee. He's very influential, Will Wragg. So we have heard that more letters of no confidence just went in tonight into the 1922 committee, and this is going to basically getting close to, I believe, right now we have about 25, 26 letters that we now have in the hand of Sir Graham Brady, and you can see the rest of the list as well, members of the Tory party who have come out against the leadership. But everything is about remaining calm and just making sure that we talk about this properly. And on this channel, I'll try to report and analyze it in an objective way, so that we don't do the whole classic, Sky News or Channel 4 style of drama for the sake of drama. The whole thing is dramatic already, so there's no need to add to it. So everybody needs to remain objective, and we will come back to you guys tomorrow when we have more updates from the Westminster bubble, as we also talk about the issues that matter to all of us, the important news stories that are being ignored because of this drama. So I'm gonna give you all the stuff that actually matters as well. So don't worry about just drama. Thanks again, guys, for watching. It's been a great day. Thanks for all the support. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell next to it. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.